Hello and welcome. Smashing. Right. We're in. Let's change the time. It's August. We've got 500,000, which means it's got to be a start from scratch. I'm going to take you straight to the screen that tells you how long I've been on. Absolutely no time at all, not even a minute. But yeah, my settings are on hard economy, 1 day months, and which is 3 day seasons. Everything is on. I'm going to put this to what I usually do, which the one kindness I always have given myself, not always. I have done it with it doesn't make much of a difference, but it's just nice not to, the fuel not to drop off the map straight away. These are my tried and tested settings that I think are fair, truly fair. All right, course play. Now I've done this lots of times. I have. This is, yeah, start from scratch. Let me just show you. We don't own any land at all. There's nothing on that at all. But, yeah, you will see something there. That's the bit, yeah, that's the thing that you do with course play. It still remembers the courses that you've done before, and yeah, because it's sort of in a separate folder. It doesn't care if you delete the map or not. So that course remains, which is useful, really. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, but it's taken me quite a few times to actually get there. Now, the bottom line is we have been very kind. You'll note that this is a start from scratch, but we've got the equipment. The map maker has very kindly left us the equipment. We don't own any land, but you can buy the periphery. Don't know if you're supposed to be able to. I think you are. Now, the story we're playing by is, right, we don't own any land. We are going to repay the loan because I do hate it with a passion. Doing it always causes trouble if I literally do it where you've got the loan. But what we're going to do is some of this equipment yeah. How do I handle that particular matter? Right, I think what we're going to do is, yeah, because we are farmless, some of our equipment isn't really. Oh, I've just seen what's in the sales. Right, we're going to sell everything that is not going to matter to us and that we're not ever going to use, but we are going to keep everything else. The other thing is we've got to shift this lot as well. So, is that a good enough reason to get rid of them? What I'm going to do is. No, I was not going to go there. Not quite. I like normally, but this storyline, yeah. Let's just do what you go with the way you want to go with this. Sometimes I tie myself up in knots doing things. I'm going to keep the roller. I'm going to keep the mower. I want this to be a bit of a challenge in so much as I don't like this kind of windrow. It's one of those where it does that, where they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So that one only for that fact that I can't courseplay it very well. I'm going to keep the telehandler. Not going to keep the tools. This is the bit that annoys me. Yeah, because it's too difficult to do what I would like to do. A tedder we're not going to use. Going to keep the sprayer. Yeah, we're going to keep the seeder in case we do need a seeder. And I'd like to sort of keep the equipment pretty much as it is, with a rule that what we've got now, like the mower, we cannot get rid of anything that we've got unless it's in the sales. Or we can't get rid of our, the seeder has got to be used, this one, unless we get one in the sales, then we can replace it. It's just making it so that now we've got what we've got, that we've got to stick with it. Yeah, I've got rid of the plough. That would have been the most difficult. The telehandler tools also would have been a bit arduous. Everything else, though, we've got to keep. If we needed a second trailer, we can get another trailer, but we cannot get rid of that one. Is that fair? Yeah, that'll do. Now, what's in the sales? Now that's 20 grand for a 60 tonner. We are going to need that, really. Oh, and yeah, let's do it. It's just too good for the long term, isn't it? Oh, okay. But we did say that. We did. It's true. So we will get that, because that one, we will keep it as a field roller. But we're going to change the colour. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let's go for that. That's nice. Which means we have the same roller. We're going to go for that because it's still bigger than what we did have, but not. It's only 150 horsepower. I know we need to sort of spray afterwards if, like, yeah, we will do that. But that does mean we now can get rid of the other roller, which we're not going to need now, which also is going to give us an awful lot more cash. But that one's more versatile. So this is not for any other reason than with just the rules we explained. We only need one roller. How that is a 24 to 28 meter, and ours is, I believe, it counts as a 24 meter. Yep, I'm happy with that, really. Yep, so we're going to keep everything and stick to those rules. So we're down to 404,633. Now then, we're going to keep on with the money as much as possible. We're keeping the harvester, but we probably, what it is we've been booted out of this farm that yeah, we did own. We've got some of our equipment left, but a friend in the area has given us. Now, I didn't realise it worked like this until have I bought the periphery? I think I have, haven't I? So I've done this that many times. I'm confused about which. Yeah, we have. Right. Now you'll notice that I haven't done anything, and yet look what happens. We have got the biogas plant 250 kilowatts. If we visit that, and then look where we are on the map, perhaps you can see why the field behind that's CP1 makes such a good field. We own the biogas plant. I don't know if we're supposed to or whatever, but the storyline is, although we've been booted out of the farm, we still own the biogas plants. But a friend knows that we haven't got any land, so we've been given a helping hand that we can cut the field behind. We don't own it. I'm not going to say that we do. I know we could go with that. We could go with that. We own an awful lot of the periphery, an awful lot, but I'm not going to go with that. We do own one field that is ours, and that's that one there. Let me just show you. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's sort of. If I go up here. Is it letting me going to do it? Yeah, it is. It's alright. Last time I had it, for some reason, my keyboard decided it wasn't allowing me to. Yeah. This field here, we actually own. So that's quite good. Needs planting. It has got grass in it, so it will grow like next time. But yeah, we own this particular one. Yeah, and yeah. How do we play that one? We play that one by saying a contractor has been in and has removed the trees. I thought it was easier than me like doing anything else, because I want this to be a normal arable field. It's a fairly good sized field, so this is the only field that we've got left of our own, but we're going to come to this in a little while. We're going to crack on with doing our field. We've only got the use of it though until the first cut. We're allowed to do the very first cut. Let's slow that down again. Now it's getting annoying. Yeah, we're allowed to do the very first cut. We can do all the cuts we like this particular year. So it's only August, so there's not a lot for us to do. But yes, we can cut this now. Also, we're going to get the contractors in on this field to likewise remove the trees. It's only a couple, but yeah, it's just too tricky to. I don't want it to be ruined by us doing side jobs and that type of stuff when what we're doing is this. Right, so then we've seen the sales, we've done all of the sales, we have got in our arsenal, we've got a baler, we have got the 2 medium tractors. That's what we start with, that's all we've got, and we have that one mower. We cannot replace that mower, but that doesn't mean to say we can't buy a front mower. So we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to be silly about this. I'm not going to make it so it cuts us, really goes silly. But we're just not allowed to replace that one unless it was to come in the sales. So I'm going to buy the Classic Auto as the front section to what we've already got, which is 2.9 plus. Let's add this up this time. I think I did it right. I think Courseway reads it as a 3. But if we go to the mower section, that one is 4.4, so that would make that 7.3. Now, what did I do it as on Courseplay? 7.3. What did I do it on Courseplay? Oh, I need to be in the tractor. My bad. Okay, right. The next thing you're going to see is we're going to bring the equipment across that we need, but I'm not going to faff around with like dragging you with me over, because I think it ruins the game sort of thing. So the next thing you're going to see is me over here with only the things that we need to get the field work done. Now we do need to buy a windrower, because the one thing we did do was ruin. We got rid of the windrower, so we need a windrower. We have a baler, but we don't have we've got a telehandler. So we need to flesh out the tools, and I want to do that now while you are watching. So if we go to the store, we do need a windrower, and we are going to go for we're going to go for the Mack Truck one. Does that play nicely with this particular? Now that is a good question. I'm not sure. We're going to keep it that for now, and we're going to add a rear hitch when we know what we need. If we've got the horsepower to do it, we might not have 80 and what? No, let's just one thing at a time. Don't confuse yourself. All right, so then we need telehandler tool, and we also need a weight for the telehandler. We don't need, but we're going to. Do we buy that? No, round bales. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, otherwise I would do it. If we'd got square bales, square baler, I would have done it a different way. Right, we want the wee throw, and we want it JCB colours because we've got a JCB telehandler. We also need a trailer because we haven't got any kind of trailer to do this. I could do semi-automatic, but we're going to do this manually to begin with. And we're going to go for JCB. I think J, it's quite a long way down, not that far. JKLM. And not much further, JCB yellow. And apply. Yes. Smashing. So we've got that to put our bales on. And we've got tools, we've got the weights. Trying to think what else did I not. We are going to need a toolbox. Yeah, and also no, we're not going to need a field scanner because that kind of grass won't allow you to unless you'd rip the field up and then you could scan it. So there's no point in scanning. It's someone else's field. Is the way that we're going to play it, because I'd have to plough this before it would now this is not third growth stage, it's second. So we're going to first of all go until the next month. Yeah, we've seen what's in the sales. Let's leave it on that screen for tomorrow. and we're going to go through to 8 o'clock. Yeah, we're not worried about the... And then it's going to be the first cut in September morning, and then we're going to do one on November morning, which I don't normally do, but we're trying to get the most out of this particular area. Now we're going to have a temporary building. We've got a contractor called Omatana that builds a fantastic bit of kit. It's raining, typically. So we're going to place, for now, about the middle of the field. Now bear in mind this is ending here. There's a proper gate to this as well. It is a real, I'd say about there. It's about halfway-ish. This is a temporary building, so it's not going to last forever. So we're going to have it shifted in time. Fantastic. And we do need a water as well. Wow, that do need B mode. And we've got the tanker that we just bought, haven't we? So a proper lorry, 46,000. Can we afford it? Actually, you've got to look at this another way. We actually have got a lorry back. It makes more sense to have a lorry than it does not. And I always go with the sales. I can buy a lorry cheaper than that, but that's not a bad price for a lorry that's normally much more than that. So yeah, I will go with that over my cheaper choice. Or do we... about the rear hitch? Yeah, that is true, actually. No. There is one now. Yeah, it's true. I want one with a rear hitch, really, if I'm honest. So we are going to buy a lorry, but we're not going to buy it from the sales. We're going to have a choice. Yeah. I did want me to have a bit of choice on this one, because I normally go with exactly what they say. So let's this time know. We could go with a cab over. That's a little bit pricey for us at present. That's good, but hasn't got a rear hitch. That is, but it's a little bit pricey for present. This one though, and I don't like I like the smaller one, the 4x2, especially on English maps. I think it would be silly not to. Gonna go for the 740. It's still cheaper than we were going to pay anyway. Additional attaches, yes. Colour. Actually, we're going to go for that. Oh, I like that with the blue, actually. Yeah. 40,800 for a lorry, which is going to be grabbing that. Yeah, right. What we're going to do now is I'm going to grab everybody onto the field, speed up time, get us through. Let's do. In fact, we can speed up time now while you can see. This is going to finish at about, I would say 11. Looking at that. And I'm going to get everybody onto this field, and we're going to do the first cut on camera. I don't normally do a thing on the rules of engagement. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? It really is. But yeah, this time I want to do the first cut, so we only have got the cuts for this until the very first cut next year, where third growth stage. Yeah, so that's the one thing. We get one good cut, and then it passes over to its real owner. Right, fantastic. Right, the next thing you're going to see now. Did we buy everything? We bought the windrow, didn't we? We bought the means to change it if we need to. Yeah, we've checked that. Oh, you say that? Wow. Wow. Is that not? That's quite amazing. 145 horsepower tractor will help us. Has this got a front 3-point link? It has. Right, we are going to go for that. That's don't look a gift horse in the mouth. A third tractor. No, it's a little bit lower than yeah you'd like, but it's a third member of the team. We will buy that. Yeah, definitely. Wow, what's the chances of that? You don't normally get anything dropped like that, do you? That's amazing. Right, so then, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, we've got the weave throws, subsoiler, windrower, truck, and we've got the missilator, which is all. That's why I thought it was appropriate because that we've got needed a lorry because we've already got that straight away. Right, so then I'm going to get all of the members of the team that are needed over here. We have got permission to store our equipment until our move. The person that's taken over the farm, our existing farm, they are quite happy. It's an amicable thing, and they say that we can keep what equipment we need, but we're going to bring our equipment that we need to do this over here and store it over here whilst we do this job. So I am going to bring it back in when I've got everybody on this field, when I've made the switches to the equipment. So the money may have gone down a little bit, because for once I'm not going to show you me repairing things at the store. It is a bit boring. I like to, because I think, well, I don't mean it funny, but really that people know that the money's going to go down, so it's a bit boring as well. So yeah, it just cuts out all the rubbish, just leaves it more on the Let's Play. So I'm going to bring it back in. Right, we've set the mowers mowing. I think I've got it. I think it's right anyway, because we tried it last time and it worked. The one thing is, because I've got the twine and net wrap mod on, it seems to switch it on everything already. So yeah, it needs to fill the net wrap. That's the one thing we're going to give ourselves a bit of a break to begin with, just for a little bit of easiness. I don't mind doing net wrap later on, but just at this precise moment we're not going to do that. So yeah, can we? No, it's 3-point, but I think we can drag it a little. I think it's out of the way, but I just want to be sure. It's not going to like this because it's got the chocks on, so you're sort of really manhandling it. Can we assist ourselves a bit easier by drilling? Like that should be enough. Smash it. Let's let go of that. Should be alright. Right, we are going to go back down the store. I've got everything up almost. Yeah. This by Sully, it's got a beautiful sound. I've never had this on before by Sully. Yeah, I needed to grab the toolbox. Now there is a way. You could there is a bit of a way then that sort of, right, okay, let's go the main road. They do whiz down here like maniacs, although that was my fault, yeah. Not just about go over the fact this up, so we're looking for a bit of a trail road that leads off, but it's quite a way down the road. So, yeah, there's a peculiarity of the traffic that it stops, whether or not you've got a 4-metre plough, it just stops anyway as you pass it, which is a bit odd. There's a few misnomers on the map. It literally has been released only a couple of days ago, so yeah, there's a few things that are strange, but it is very beautiful. It's not headlands on all fields. These you can see there are, but there are some fields that haven't got headlands, which will cause issues with workers. I bought a set on one of the run-throughs that I wasn't happy with. In fact, the fields to the right of us right now, but none of them had got headlands, and it caused issues, so we had to paint our own headlands to make it work. And I did show on camera that did make it work. So it's coming up. Is it this bit coming up? Do we turn? No, it's this bit here, I think. I would say this is the way. Yes, it is. I can see the bike gas in the distance. Fantastic. Yeah, good way as well. I've shown people the map. It's a beautiful map. Some very nice detail, including the bits on the road. love it when people go to that extent. It's very, very beautiful. Wow, the water looks gorgeous now then. Yeah, no, it's too, we're passing it. I think we actually passed the biogas plant, so amazing. We need to be setting probably this one going with the windrower in a little while. Yeah, I've been on the normal, the starting farm, and I don't want to say, no, I don't want to be critical. It felt too small and cramped for me. We're straight ahead now, literally straight ahead. So I like the northern farm. Yeah, that it's you don't get so much land, so that's a bit of a disadvantage. But it's got nicer sheds for me. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, some people might like the other one. I like the northern one, so yeah, we'll need this open for a little while. And animals to stop coming in here, so we're all right. Now, so we need to adjust the baler. That's the word I'm thinking of, baler. Let's adjust that so it's not net wrap at the minute. So we want to customize. We want no net wrap now. Nope. Fantastic. And then we're going to let go of the front plough too. There's no point in us scanning, as I said, because it's one of those fields that's not. Yeah, you'd need to plough it to actually get anything from it. So we need to be setting this going. Windrower, and this is, yeah, the only reason I got rid of that windrower is I can never cosplay them because it changes, whereas this is a traditional windrower where it does it in the middle and it's traceable, and therefore you can do a good course with it. So let's do that. Create the course now. Wow, you can see where they've cut it though. That's quite amazing. So we need to be creating a job. And we need to be, it is 8.4, and we want to be doing 3 headlands, which is only just, I think 2. It's going to be too messy. Yeah, that's better. It's got nice longer ones. Yeah, that's better for this. We should be able to get away with that. Save course, activate 8.4 meters. And we need to be going first, and we don't want to see any lines. And we are going to go straight into a time lapse. We're going to do the baler. Yeah, so let's follow that. When we've attached, we will set that course though in case we need to. Yeah, we're going to sort of start to load the bales, but to begin with, we're going to follow that and we're going to bale. Then when we've got a few bales, wow, no, it's got more to do than you think though. Right, I'm going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And there we were done. Yeah, absolutely. Quite a few bales. Beautiful grass effects. Yeah. I'm sure if I'm oxygen day, that has something to do with it. I'm sure, and I can believe it because it's beautiful grass. Very nice. So it's managing quite admirably, really, to pull this because it's not the easiest of. I mean, we've not overloaded it, but it did. I think it did 64 tons one time. So it's just, yeah. What is that about? Right, I don't know, but I think it's, yeah, right, let's let go of that. Do the two at the front. We should see what we can see. Do we put the production shed down? We're going to have to in a way. This, as I say, I know it might be a temporary thing, but we're sort of going to have to shift these along, and of course we're going to lose value for that, but we've got to carry on here for now, really. We have got permission to, it's just that we're not permanently here, that's all. Yeah, I didn't want to overplay the hand that we've been given. I know we could have played it completely differently, but I liked the story. I like it to be believable and also not to. Yeah, I want it to be still challenging. Oh, why did that not fill? I thought I told it to fill. Hang on, is that filling from the? I think it's filling from the actual. We want it to fill from the tap. That's more like it. Yeah, that's annoying. Right, let's have a look. We need to be switching that on, and we also need to be resetting the shop. I can see in the middle of my fields. Right, so production. We need to be switching on. There's no silage yet. We want to be doing grass silage, but we want to be doing the silage digestate version. And we need the silage to travel to distribute, and we also need the digestate to distribute. And we need to still fill at the same time. And is it doing that as it burrowing itself, or is it actually loading water in? Yeah, it's going up, smashing. Excellent, that's great. So that'll do a full 60 tons. Right, we can't fertilise this, we can't scan this because it's, yeah, although it does sort of show it at the minute, but I know it doesn't let you do it. So we need to also build the production shed temporarily, which is also going to be dismantled and put somewhere else. It is. So let's stick that down. Which is not that far away, if I remember rightly. Always miss this. It's no wonder I missed it. It's sort of blink and you miss it. It's so tiny. But boy, is it I've got a mighty punch, really. It's an amazing building. Yeah, brilliant. By GH 66 mods. Yeah. Oh, that's got... Oh, it uses whatever ground it's near. Now I get it. I always wondered why sometimes it shows it's got some land and it blends with whatever it's around with. Right. Now I get it. Right, so then we want the digestate solid fertilizer, and we want to sell that directly. We will in time make some lime and herbicide, but not here. No, this is a temporary thing, so right, there's no, yeah, we're not going to do any faffing around. We need to switch the BGA on for silage, and the digestate we need to tell to distribute. Everything else does it automatically now. We don't need to do it to this type of thing, and I'm not sure how much it'll process. I'm not sure what its sort of speed is, but we've done everything we can do on this borrowed field from a friend. Very kind of them. I'm going to go through till November morning, check what's in the sales each morning. I'm hoping that our money goes up and not down, Yeah, I am. I don't, because I don't know what a fertilizer's like. It varies from map to map, and it's hard economy as well, so it's not going to be what I would be normal. I do love that train. I'm glad we picked this field for that alone. Well worth it. Right, so then we go through till tomorrow. We've done everything, I think, and we want to be going to 9 o'clock now, because otherwise it's a bit too dark in the middle of winter. So the yield on this is not what it should be, but nevertheless, this is a helping hand. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. I am very impressed with that. Ooh. Wow, we did say, didn't we, that we've never had the Samas. We will definitely say yes, please. Yeah. Fantastic. We bought one for... Oh, I don't know that I mentioned that. I bought a telehandler for down the shop like I normally do now. So it will show that we've got 2 telehandlers, but we've only got 1. The shop owns the other. Yeah, so... Fantastic. Well, we'll have to go and... Now then, I'm not sure what the AI splines are like on this, so this is probably a good time to find out. Let's send that down to the shop. That looked like it had got one of the windrowers on it, but it didn't say it had. So let's just see. If we send you down that little road, will you make it on your own? Can you make it back to the store? That's all we want to know. And while you're doing that, if you can, we're going to sleep through till tomorrow, but only if you can. We want to go... We do it on the road itself, just outside the store. It shouldn't. I did wonder. Now, okay, can you make it onto the road? There, we are in the right place. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, right. Is this not supposed to come down here? They're in the middle of the road. Middle. I'm not really surprised then that the tractor couldn't make it. It didn't say it was one way, did it? Maybe it did. I don't think so. We'll have a look when we get to the end. It's going to be a little bit cheeky. If it was one way, why would it say slow the way we just saw it? My life. I can't squeeze past you. Thank you, giants, for this kindness. Hemmed in by a maniac car is an immovable object that refuses to... Right, okay, let's be sensible. Yeah, being as giants have been so kind... Ooh, it's battering me. I think it's just popping me. I think I might be able to do it now. Ooh. Well, we can do a wheelie. I don't know about anything else. Sort of. Ooh, I think that might actually work. We might squeeze past and fall forwards. Oh, and now it's going to move the wrong way. Right, okay. Enough of the theatrics. Let's crack him. Yeah, look, now that says slow. Now, if it says give way, I don't think the traffic is supposed to be coming down here. I've never known any map yet to send them down the B roads. Of course, I could be wrong, and it could be the first map where someone has chosen to do that. But yeah, let's go grab the Samas and repair it, and see if it can make its way back. Because that was neither a fail nor a succeed in my book. But yeah, I'd like to see as well if the Samas has got a swathing ability. It looked like it got a swath plate. I mean, that would explain why it was that cost and that was second hand. Whoa, These are absolutely stupendously fast maniacs. I mean, literally. Look at the speed on that. I believe it says 30 miles an hour. First speed trap, and you guys and gals are all going to be in serious trouble. Right, now then, which is that way? I don't think I've ever had this one, because this is a bit out of my price range normally. It does look like Swath Place to me, which that will be nice. We can, of course, now sell the other mower. Well, there's no point in having two, is there? Or is there? That's actually, I suppose there is. We could do... No, I don't think we're ever going to go into grass that much that we really need to do that. And we did say that was the rules. The side mower. Yeah, we will indeed sell you, yes. Because we've now got a bigger mower. And I'm sure it's swapping. I'm sure that's a swapper. We should have a look in a minute when we unfold. That looks like a swath plate to me. Let's have a look at that. I can't see that being anything else other than a swath. Brilliant. That is going to be very, very nice. Cracking that. That is amazing. So, a double pass. That's all we need to do. Amazing. Right now then, can you travel down the main road? We just want you to really go outside there. Left hand side, pointing the left hand way. Oh, do you know, never send a machine to do a man's job. I think that's from the Matrix, I believe, something along those lines. I think Agent Smith said it. I'm sure he did. That is amazing. I'm well pleased with that. Yeah, and it seems highly well. Got a BGA. That is a cracking price. It really is. Not. I don't mean just. We didn't do badly either. Got almost 100 grand. I would imagine we'd probably. I never looked at how much grass there was. Wally. Oh, that is annoying. I didn't mean to show everybody. Oh, we're a bit. Yeah, it's a bit back heavy. It's sort of pulling me around a bit. So apologies if I look like I'm a little bit drunk on the roads, because that's definitely not the case. So I would say probably that's about full limit. Indicate left. And hope that this time that no one's. Oh, yeah, it is a bit back heavy. There's definitely no one-way sign on this road. No way. We'll say. Ooh. Just want to get us through till November morning, then we will do the last cut with this new mower. We shall. Next session, that is. I'm not going to rush it. We'll have a quick look to see if there's anything left. We'll go through till November morning, and then we're going to call it a day. Beautiful finishing, some gorgeous bits and bobs on the map. Very English twists and turns as well. This horrendously reminds me of a local road. Audi Lane. Ode. I'm not sure how you pronounce Audi Lane. Everybody that I know says Audi. Ooh. seem to have somehow managed to get through the... How did we get through that? Oh no, there is. Wrong. Somehow you managed to get through that with it by bouncing. Right. Go then. Right. No, not you. Right. Smash it, man. Can we make it? As they done our bell down this road. It'll only be second cut, so we will not get as much grass. So, but it is what it is. So we need to be grabbing. Where is that? I'm going to be dropping this behind that. Then it's an all green machine. Yeah. It's 3 different manufacturers. No, I'm not sure how. I think it is an open to drop. No, it's not. It's closed. So make the course very quickly with the new one. Ready for next session. Will be a bit kind to future me. So then, we want to be going create job and field position. Open generate a 9.4 meter. Try 3. Because this is a different kind of setup. Ooh, not bad. No, it won't let us do. We'll try 4, but I don't think it will. I think it'll do weird things. Ooh. Yeah, but it's not terrible. Oh, it is. It's weird in the middle. Some strangeness going on there. I think I prefer that. There's a little bit of tiny bit at each end, which I can live with. Try 2. Oh, like before, I prefer 2. And save course, activate 9.4 meters. I like the Samaz. I like the original Samaz windrower. I did. It was often my windrower, especially at the beginning of the game when there was very little choice. It was a very reasonable one. So yes, a bit battered this, but it's still got plenty of its bit out of service. So we're going to go through till the morning. Oh, let's see. We're going to see if there was any remnants, weren't we, of grass. Well, we definitely got through it all, but there's 17 tons of silage still to push across. Bit of digestate. Oh, that's still processing. Oh, a very tiny amount. But there's a little bit more silage to process at the BGA. Let's switch that off because we're not doing that. We've not got any wood. Silage. Oh, this is not like the ones I'm used to. So actually, there is going to be another quite reasonable bang. There's 75, 85, nearly 93 tons of silage to do overnight. So actually, there is a bit more cash to come, even on hard economy. And also, obviously, the digestate is making fertilizer as well. That's why we're seemingly doing well, but we'd be doing stupendously well were we in normal economy. We'd be really quite well off now. Right, let's go through till November morning, and that is where we're going to leave the first session. Quite a successful one, personally, I think, as well as the fact that we've been stupendously, fantastically blessed with what we had drop. Really, that was quite an amazing. In fact, we've had quite a few amazing drops, really. So second growth stage rather than third. I know we could cut the bank, but yeah, it's going to be too tricky. We might do it. We might do one manually afterwards, I suppose. Do we need? We did say we've got a seeder, haven't we? 5 meter. We can actually do about that normally with the folding 4.5 meter. The Starliner I do like, but we've got the big sort of brother, big daddy, whatever you like to say of that, and that we couldn't afford, even if we wanted. Well, we could, sort of, but yeah, we've got no fields really. So I'm happy with that. We're going to leave it November morning. Next session, we're going to do the last cut, 395. So not quite as a big a leap as I would have. It's quite slow on processing the silage. Yeah, it's not what I'm used to, is it? That's what. So we can switch that off now. For now, but we will switch it back on later. Wow, plenty of water. So we've got rid of all the digestates. So I would say the production shed's still got some in, and we'll have some more. It's going to trickle from this BGA because obviously this is much smaller than, not smaller, but the Disturb simulation doesn't have a kilowatt rating per se, which is why it's always so stupendous, really. It doesn't play by the same playbook as everybody else, but I'm not complaining. It's quite amazing. So, yeah, we've got 42 tons, so that did about 30 odd tons. It's a bit, it's not very grand, is it? Still, we got it for free. So, do you know, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to be very grateful. And one last look at the train. All that remains to be said for this first session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, on this beautiful map. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.